In today's episode, my good friend and assistant Ana Sofia is traveling all the way to Barcelona to meet with the artist Cesar Biojo, and they're going to talk about his art, of course, and one app that he is creating for artists to better present your work to social media and uses augmented reality and other very cool features that you want to hear all about.
Resources, inspiring interviews, business practices, and practical advice to take your art career to the next level. Join Sergio Gomez in today's Artist Next Level and get ready to take control of your career.
How are you? Could you tell us a little bit about yourself, like how you got started with all of this, how you're here, a little bit of your backstory?
All right, so I'm a Colombian artist. I was born in 81. I went to the States to study in 99, stayed until 2005. I got a BA and a BFA from FSU, Florida State University.
Nice.
Then I came to Barcelona to do a master's. I did a doctorate that I never finished. And 15 years later, I've been here in Barcelona. That's it. I'm a Colombian artist. My work is about coexistence of opposites, like figurative stuff, abstract stuff, as a connotation of the predictable part of nature, the unpredictable part of nature, the conscious, the unconscious, what you can hold, what you cannot hold, matter, emotions, thoughts, ethereal stuff, material stuff. Like, I think that's like it really intrigues me, coexistence of opposites, and also as an ethical concept, because I do believe that if humanity could entertain the opposite idea, the world would be a little bit better,
Yeah,
like if
sense.
you could be respectful towards that you hate, or that you
Understand it, I think, no?
Yeah, no, you don't have to understand it. Just be respectful. Like there, like I don't know. There are multiple stuff that I don't understand, but just it's not my way, and I respect it. It doesn't mean that I have to agree with it or do what they say, but it's just everybody's on their own path and coexistence of opposites.
All right.
That's my thing.
Okay, makes sense. No, I mean, it really does make, like, just accepting everybody's journey and how they work and respecting everyone's process, I think, is so important as an artist. And for them to understand you, you have to understand them in a way.
And that's the beauty of art, like it's infinite, and it encompasses or holds infinite realms, infinite concepts, infinite. Like you cannot restrain art, and I think that's the beauty of it. It's an infinite realm of possibilities. So yeah.
And we heard that you are making a new app.
Yes.
Okay, so talk to us about that. What's it called? What does it do?
Kaleido is a beautiful app. It's a web application and it has a mobile app or a cell phone app. How do you say it in the States? Mobile app.
It's just an app, like.
Just an app. Okay.
Just an app. Just an app.
So basically, what it does is we wanted to create something that solved some of my problems, the problems that I had as an artist. Which was the storytelling part. I didn't have a website where I could storytell everything about my artwork, because I do believe that one thing is seeing the image, another thing is when you listen to the story, and when the artist says, okay, I use this color because it connotes this. I use this other color, or what I try to convey is this other thing, and like what I just mentioned, coexistence of opposites. The artwork achieves like a higher state, like an elevated state.
Yeah, like a different meaning.
Yes, and plus as an artist, what you paint is a little bit of your soul, a little bit of your perspective, a little bit of what you feel, what you think, and yes, it comes through painting, but storytelling enriches the story or the experience. So I had that problem that I didn't have a place where I could storytell my artwork. Instagram does a good job, but like you have to compete with the algorithm, and it's crowdy, and
It gets lost.
yeah, and So I came across the founder and my other co-founder, and we started investigating, and we started trying to find out paints in artists, collectors, and galleries, and we came up with Kaleido, which is just beautiful.
And what does the app do? How does it work?
It's an application dominated by image. Like, we have little branding, nothing competes with the image. Nothing competes with the artwork. Inside the application, you can show the process. In the future, we're going to have video. Right now, we don't have video, but we're going to have video. You have the option to put the storytelling, and you can record an audio, and everything in one single place. And the augmented reality experience.
What is the augmented reality experience?
The augmented reality experience is just amazing. What it does is basically the artwork, if it's in our database, it works as a QR code. So the application scans the artwork and then animates all that information, that secondary information that enriches the story, in augmented reality, so the viewer can see it in panels next to the artwork.
Okay.
And what it does is it bridges the gap of collectors when they approach something that they don't understand. Right there, they can listen from the hand of the artist. I don't know if you say this in English. De la mano del artista.
I think it will the artist's perspective.
Yeah, but from the artist.
Yeah, the artist's voice.
The artist's voice, yeah. Or it could be the gallerist, or it could be a curator, in case the artist doesn't want to do it or doesn't feel comfortable. Because nobody likes the sound of their voice recorded.
Yeah.
And especially
as we do an interview.
Yeah. We're very self-conscious about it. Because it sounds different in your head.
Yeah.
When it does.
You sound cooler. You sound cooler in your head, and then you listen to it, and it's like, ah.
Yeah. So we offer that experience, and the person that scans the artwork immediately gets an audio guide.
Okay.
And so we think it's going to be revolutionary for art fairs, galleries, museums, because you don't have to invest in the device. The user provides the device, and then you have all the information that the artist uploads or the gallery uploads in case they have partnerships. And it's just beautiful. It's designed by artists, for artists. It's free. We take no commission. We don't get involved in the sales part, in the commercial part. The artist gets the entire revenue or whatever. And
so this is more for artists, not for museums, it's more centered on the
It's
artists.
focused towards artists, but it will eventually get to museums, galleries, art fairs, etc. Because the functionalities are just beautiful.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Guys, I just saw his work, and we did it on one of the paintings. I'll put a video of it in the next part. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like you can see the painting come to life, and then his voice telling the story behind it, and then I don't know. It's super cool. Yeah, I love it. If you could give one piece of advice to artists, young artists, and just artists in general, what would it be?
So my advice would be, what you do matters. What you think matters. Your perspective on things matters. Every artist has a discrepancy. Is that a word?
Yeah.
A discrepancy between the outside world and the inside world. There's something that doesn't match. So I have to create it. I have to do this better. I have to do it in a different way, or I have to imprint my perspective, or whatever. So the fact that as an artist you disagree with something of the outside world makes your opinion meaningful and important. So my biggest advice is learn about marketing, learn about business, learn how to make a sustainable business out of your discipline. Because otherwise you're gonna have to go back to waiting tables. I know I used to sell cheese, fix computers, and it would take half of the time of my week, and that's just a shame. Imagine if Pablo Neruda was no, I'm not gonna write anymore because I have to wait tables. I think that's a huge loss for humanity. And one thing is to be talented, one thing is to have a passion, but another thing is to make a sustainable living out of it. And that requires effort, that requires exiting your comfort zone, that requires learning about marketing, learning about contracts, learning about business. If you do not make a sustainable business out of your passion, you're gonna have to give it up. and that would be a huge loss for humanity. So that would be my. I mean, I started making a living out of my artwork when I took it with responsibility. When I said, okay, I'm a solopreneur. I'm quality, I'm production, I'm shipping, I'm legal, I'm publicity, I am a royalty system. I am everything of my passion. And when I took it with responsibility, that gave me the push, the edge, the motivation to make a living out of this. So that would be my advice. Learn about business.
That's great. Thank you so much, Cesar, for
You're welcome. Thank you for
giving
everything
us
you
the
guys
time and just letting us pick your brain for a little bit.
Thank you. You guys join Kaleido. Kaleido Art. Right now we're in closed beta. So every single person that enters Kaleido, we have to do a Zoom call, verify identity, and we go along in the registration because we're in beta. Shit breaks. So join Kaleido at Kaleido Art.
Yes, of course. I'll put you the link down below so you guys can download the app and be part of this amazing team.
Check out our website at www.theartistnextlevel.com, where you will find our podcast library, learn about our upcoming webinars, find resources relevant to your career, and much more. Thanks for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you at the next level.